within the next 48 hours, either the Pacquiao fight should be done.
I think he's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has finally confirmed that talks for a potential fight with Manny Pacquiao are close to being finalized. He believes the deal could be completed within the next 48 hours.
Well, at this particular time, I truly believe that, I know everybody is going to want to ask questions, about the Pacquiao fight. Like I said, the sport of boxing has truly changed. We have a lot of new companies, a lot of new faces, and Netflix. I truly believe that we'll get this done. I think we're almost at the finish line to finish the Pacquiao fight, but a lot of things has changed in the sport of boxing, and eventually, I think within the next 48 hours, either the Pacquiao fight should be done.
Famous boxing journalist Lance Pugmire also reported that the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao rematch is finalized, and Mayweather has accepted the terms and moved ahead to complete the agreement. Lance Pugmire said, "Manny Pacquiao said the fight is on. Floyd has come to the table. Everything's fine, and we're good to go. I know Floyd came out with a statement saying not everything is done, but Floyd always wants things on his terms and will announce it when he's ready." According to Pacquiao, they're happy with where the deal stands right now, and Floyd has confirmed the fight will be a real fight on September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas on Netflix. Manny Pacquiao believed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was afraid of taking another loss because his undefeated record is what keeps his exhibition career valuable. He argued that if that perfect record disappears, Mayweather loses the main thing he uses to promote those events.
I think he's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
Max Kellerman questioned whether Floyd Mayweather Jr. values his undefeated record so highly that he would rather turn the fight into an exhibition despite the money involved.
I mean, he could leverage what you do. You've lost fights because you fought everyone, right?
Yeah.
So you're still one of the greatest fighters who ever lived, and you can leverage the fact that you're Manny Pacquiao. But you think it means that much to him to be undefeated, that even though there's so much money on the line and he's already signed it, he now wants it to be an exhibition?
According to Manny Pacquiao, the answer was simple, as he feels being undefeated does not automatically make someone the greatest, while also dismissing Mayweather's GOAT label as self-proclaimed.
Then, that's I always say that, it doesn't matter if you're undefeated fighter, and you are. Yeah. What I can say is like he's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Right.
Self-proclaimed GOAT, because he can't even claim in which part that he can claim that he's the only. He cannot claim that he's the only undefeated fighter who retired. There's a lot.
Manny Pacquiao argued that many fighters retired undefeated, but pointed to his own achievements as more meaningful. He highlighted becoming an 8-division champion and winning world titles across 4 different decades, while saying the fans should decide his legacy.
A lot of fighters, at least more than 15 fighters who retired undefeated. So, but I can claim with some of those, the only 8 division and the only fighter who became a world champion in 4 decades, 4 different decades. Yes. 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. So, but I'm not raising my own chair. I let the fans decide.
Your chair is high already.
I mean,
that's it.
And you came 1 point away from having a belt in the 2020s. Oh no, you already had a belt in the 2020s.
2020, yes.
Yeah. So, pardon me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good. Yeah.
So that's 4 decades.
Yeah, it's pretty good. This is the back half of the decade, though. You almost, if you win a belt now, it's the second half of the 2020.
Before Floyd's confirmation, Manny Pacquiao's CEO Jas Mathur talked about the huge financial stakes and Netflix's global reach make it unlikely either side walks away from the fight. He noted Floyd Mayweather Jr. is strongly motivated by financial incentives, which should help push negotiations forward. Mathur added that attorneys are handling talks, making things more complex, but progress is still being made under a strict deadline. With confidence, the deal will eventually be finalized.
And all that Floyd needs to see is, you know, whoever is managing or representing Floyd today, I personally,
Hard to keep track.
It's hard to keep track. I don't know what's going on over there.
Have you been in negotiations over the past week since Floyd started backtracking?
The attorneys are.
So you not and who are they? Are they? They're dealing with Floyd's attorneys, not Floyd, correct?
Correct. We're dealing with attorneys. I mean, he's communicating with some of the other the production partners and such. There is direct conversation and stuff happening, but they just have to see the light as to the platform and the size of what Netflix is and what all opportunities it can bring.
So, Jazz, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What is the deadline? Obviously, Netflix already announced that you have to, what is the hard deadline to get this resolved?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, what time?
14th. End of business day.
End of business tomorrow.
Yeah. And we're getting ahead. We're getting ahead. As long as he's got smart people around him that can see the size of the opportunity, then they can make him a lot of money. More money than he's made in the last 5 years.
However, Andre Ward defended Floyd Mayweather Jr. against criticism, saying many people overlook his long-term dominance and achievements. He highlighted Mayweather's consistency at the elite level, along with his role in boosting boxing's visibility through media and public engagement. Ward emphasized Floyd's discipline, professionalism, and sustained success, arguing his legacy should be judged fairly both for his results in the ring and his broader impact on the sport.
Atmosphere live on Netflix. I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's gonna continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credentialed at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not do.
On the other hand, after the fight confirmation, Manny Pacquiao returned to training with coach Freddie Roach after the fight was confirmed, signaling a renewed focus as he began preparing for the rematch. Manny Pacquiao said he is returning to train at Freddie Roach's gym, putting his focus on rebuilding conditioning and reaching top form for the rematch.
So soon I'm going to start training for Mayweather fight. Yes.
Manny Pacquiao acknowledges that he still has strength, but is no longer at his physical peak. He explains that age has changed his body, so he now depends more on rest and recovery to stay sharp in training and remain effective in the ring.
What do you think like the biggest change is right now at 46 versus when you were younger?
The biggest changes that we have in training camp is like, we listen to the body. Like, sometimes our mind is like, push, go. But there's a time that the body, I need rest, I need recover. So the recovery, that's the question. So I have to feel my body to give recovery, to give time to recover. If I can push more, then I will push. But if my body is saying, oh no, you have to give me time to recover.
Jose Ramirez, who trains alongside Manny Pacquiao in camp, highlighted how sharp and dangerous Pacquiao still looks in training. He said Pacquiao regularly overwhelms sparring partners and even stops them during sessions, showing his power is still there despite his age. He also noted Pacquiao's strict routine, including consistent road work to maintain elite conditioning and endurance.
The last camp I had with them, I was going, 8-round sparring sections.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you're in camp with him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, his work ethic, and then
the best work ethic.
The best work
no
ethic.
Days off, no light days.
Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people, even in
man, he has he has a lot of support out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
he's the man. He is the man.
fans.
He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym, from ladies to kids, just waiting for him.
Money and
he just give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive movement?
Adding to his thoughts, Jose Ramirez shared that Manny Pacquiao treats every sparring round like a real fight, often overwhelming partners with his speed and power. He said Pacquiao's consistency shows he still operates at a high level, blending explosiveness and timing that trouble even younger fighters, while maintaining a strong championship mindset despite his age.
Pacquiao always, what made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, he was very explosive, so those punches that he just throw, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see him coming.
It was that unexpected power, but it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He got a heavy hand, so he used to snap his punches really good, and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body back to the top, and the second one was just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym now, sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped
everybody.
Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's
like
it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they stayed there.
However, Robert Garcia argued that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not showing the same level of serious preparation, while Manny Pacquiao is training with much greater intensity and discipline. He pointed to Pacquiao's work rate and fitness as the main difference between the two.
And I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape, he's not training. I'll bet you deep in, behind curtains, that fucker's doing workouts that is not. That's just to be in shape, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs in fucking running. But I bet you he's doing workouts that are not gonna kill his legs and are not gonna fuck him up when it comes to sparring. But I bet you he'll be in shape for the fight. And I bet you he's gonna win by decision.
You think Mayweather's decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a fucking true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50.
But he looks good when you watch.
He's running hard and he's gonna fucking, his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing separate, different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision. I guarantee you.
How big is that fight when it happens?
Jaron Boots Ennis expressed excitement over Floyd Mayweather Jr., returning to the ring, calling him one of his favorite fighters and saying he always expected a comeback. He admitted he did not expect a rematch, believing Mayweather would instead face a lower-profile opponent. Ennis also praised Mayweather's legacy, highlighting his dominance, achievements, and long-lasting popularity in boxing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hyped. I'm glad Floyd back, man. That's my one of my favorite fighters. I'm excited to see him back.
Did you think that we would ever get the rematch?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, not for nothing. I had a weird feeling I knew Floyd was gonna come back, but I didn't think it was gonna be the rematch with them two. I thought Floyd was gonna come back and fight like a Barrios or something like that. This is later, early on though. I bet he's gonna come back and fight Barrios.
And then Manny ended up doing it.
Yeah, Manny, Manny ended up doing it. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yo, what is it what is it like seeing a dude that like has literally done any and everything in the sport? Like,
Jaron Boots Ennis analyzed how the fight could play out, saying Floyd Mayweather Jr. still has his full skill set but may not rely on the non-stop movement from his prime. He believes Mayweather would lean more on timing, defense, and experience, which could make the matchup more dynamic than expected.
Everything. He still got his tools and all that stuff, but I think him being 49, 50, I feel like he's not gonna be moving as much and things like that. I feel like it's gonna be more. He gonna be more action packed now. To me, I don't know why.
You think they're gonna stand there?
I got a weird feeling, like some weird reason, like not just standing there, but like you know how Floyd usually move and yeah. I think he gonna move, but not too much, cause he older. He 49. Like, come on, right? He ain't about to be moving for 10, 12 rounds straight at that age. And he ain't fighting how long?
Damn, yo.
When the last time he fought?
Well, he's been doing the exhibition.
Fought. So when was the last? We gonna say when was the last exhibition? What was it, 10-rounder or 8-rounder?
Meanwhile, talking about Floyd's pulling out from the match, Timothy Bradley suggested that it was all just to create hype, and Mayweather may not have been focused on fear of Manny Pacquiao, but instead on maximizing control through contract strategy. He explained that certain financial terms, like a non-refundable advance clause, could give Mayweather leverage to renegotiate while still protecting his own money. Bradley framed it as more of a calculated business decision than a pure boxing concern.
This Mayweather situation. I just want to make y'all aware, you know, I'm not 100% right on this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the legalities of the actual contract and why Mayweather's choosing to do what he's going to do what he's doing. I don't think Mayweather is afraid. I don't think he's afraid. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Come on. Barrios, he's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can.
Timothy Bradley pointed out that fight contracts can include non-refundable advances, ensuring fighters get guaranteed money for training and preparation. He suggested Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have operated under a similar arrangement, adding that financial commitments outside the ring could have factored into his decision to compete again.
You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care of that.
Analyzing the matchup, Bruce Carrington believes Manny Pacquiao could still be dangerous because of his speed and unpredictable style, especially if Floyd Mayweather has slowed down over time. He also argued that Mayweather's discipline and ring IQ make him completely different from ordinary pressure fighters.
Pacquiao's style is just super dangerous to where, and that's the reason why he is, like I said, could still be a problem for a lot of fighters today, because it's still youthful in a way to where it can keep up with a lot of these younger guys with his chaotic approach, and his quickness is still there. If Floyd isn't as quick, or just a decent amount of quickness to keep up with that, then yeah, I can see Pacquiao catching him. I can see Pacquiao definitely doing something with that. And but I also want to say that Barrios, you can't compare the Mayweather to Barrios, because Barrios, he kind of just stands right there for shots as well too. Mayweather's not going to do that.
Bruce Carrington explained why Floyd Mayweather Jr. would still be a difficult opponent, pointing to his recent exhibitions as proof that he remains sharp and active. He acknowledged that Manny Pacquiao could still land a clean, well-timed shot, but ultimately leaned toward Mayweather to win the matchup. Sean Zittel added that he had seen Mayweather spar while Gervonta Davis was preparing, and said Mayweather still looked sharp in training.
older Mayweather. I don't see him doing that. Like Mayweather staying active, if you know, with these exhibitions and these little fights here and there. And it's like Mayweather still got it now. Like he's not like, you know, far off by any means. So can Pacquiao catch him? I think so. But I still think I got Mayweather winning the fight.
I'll close with this about that. I saw Floyd sparring. You know, I'm blessed to have these opportunities sometimes in my career. I saw him spar late night when Gervonta was getting ready for Leo Santa Cruz. And I'd love to get more in depth about this one day, but what Floyd, he was trying to show Gervonta certain things. And he
That wraps up today's video. Drop your thoughts on this fight in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting boxing content.